Today is April 17th, 2020, and most of us are on lockdown due to the coronavirus. And unfortunately, we have a lot of students out there that are not getting to go on their level 1 field works, level 2 field works. A lot of students that want to get observation hours right now in order to get into a program but aren't able to do that. So I started thinking, when I have a student, what do I tell them? And could I make a video that could explain some things? And I'm not going to be able to videotape a child right now, but I may use my nephew for some future videos. But I do want to talk a little bit about an activity. So I selected a very simple activity, and I don't have a lot of materials at my house right now. But one of the things I tell the students is, you have to be able to look at any activity and think in your mind, what does this do? So what we have in front of us is a puzzle. A lot of people call it a peg puzzle because it has the little pieces that help you pick up the little, I don't know what you would call that, but it helps you pick up the puzzle pieces. So when you think about this puzzle, you just say, well, you see it as a puzzle. But think about all the things that this puzzle really is. So we have a fine motor component by me pinching that little peg. Obviously, when the puzzle is dumped out, we have the actual act of putting the puzzle together. So that's visual perceptual. It's visual motor. You have to pick the piece and figure out where it goes. And also, as we said, it's fine motor. So just in general, the ability to be able to deconstruct an activity and say what it's doing is very important. There are also many ways to grade an activity. And grading means make it harder or make it easier. One of the really fun things to do, and you've probably seen videos of people doing this, is scattering out the puzzle pieces on a floor and having the child propel themselves on a scooter board to go retrieve the puzzle pieces and bring them back, and then later on fill in the puzzle or do it as they're bringing them back. So that's going to make it a little more challenging because it adds that gross motor component. It adds a sensory component of moving forward, propelling through space. We're matching colors. We're paying attention. Attention to task is huge. You could also work on taking turns. So we have a lot of things that this little puzzle is working on. This very, very basic puzzle. You could make it more difficult if you had a child that had some sort of issue with their arm. Let's say they had a range of motion issue. They have a brachial plexus situation, Erb's palsy. So what you might do is make them reach up high to put the puzzle pieces in. So, or to grasp, you would hold, after they brought you back the piece from the scooter board, you could hold it up really high and make them reach it and then pick where it goes. And I know that you have to visualize what I'm saying here, but I just thought I would throw out some activities and talk about some things that you could do with them and what they address. And there are lots of other therapists that may see 25 other things that this can do. This is just very basic. So if you're a seasoned therapist, you're probably not going to want to watch the videos I make like this because you're going to be bored.